Hello, brothers and sisters. It's me, Samuel, with Off the Fence. I hope you're having a good weekend. Today is the day I finally put up my whiteboard. So, without dilly-dallying too much, let's get right into it. Alright, as you can see, I finally have my whiteboard up. Kind of a weird feeling. Now, let's try and update it with some information. I plan on putting the rest of my month on here. I'm also going to include a few short-term goals and some long-term goals. The long-term goals are like couple years at least out, maybe a year or two for some of them a little bit longer, we'll see. But here it is. Whoop, bam! Oh, this is nice. Definitely feels weird. As you can see, I finished out the month of March. Have up my videos, my first video, Goal Anxiety, Goals with the Whiteboard, and I have my idea for my next video coming out next week, which is weigh in and calorie counter. I have been a little bit stressed out, mostly because this is new to me, but I think to kind of relieve myself of the stress, I'm going to start writing the scripts and possibly recording the day before. That way I'm not recording, doing the scripts, editing, all before I go into work the following day. So I think that'll take a little bit off my plate and chest. That's going to be good. I do want to start uploading me filling out the board at the end of the month for the next month actually. So that's what I'm going to do on the 31st, is fill out the board for all of April. I also have my short-term goals. Quickest one, I think, and something that's definitely attainable, is losing 20 pounds, especially since I do want to do a weigh-in and a calorie counter. That's gonna be fun. I also want to make sure I'm uploading consistently for March and April. I have an idea to upload 3 times a week. I want to stick to that schedule, not go down to 1 or 2 unless something happens, vacation, something like that. Or even then, it'd be nice to schedule my videos to come out. So definitely my short-term goal is to consistently upload on the days I plan to upload. And also another thing is to stay positive and motivated. I know it's not always easy to be positive, and it's not always easy, especially to be motivated. Even today, I was kind of thinking about putting this off, maybe uploading it tomorrow, but I need to just get this done. Consistency is key. That's one of the most important things. So even if I don't feel positive and motivated, pretend like you are, push through it. One more video, one more day. You can do one more video, one more day. I can do that, like anyone can. And I think it's important to show that. I also have a couple of long-term goals, which is kind of crazy. I would like to start a clothing brand with TTT under it. I don't want to get into too much details, but that is something I've wanted to do since actually high school, which has been like, what? Wow, that's been like 14 years. Man, I might be old. I actually had an idea for a clothing brand 14 years ago, or more even, because it probably was like mid-high school. So maybe actually doing something with that and creating my own brand, that would be great. Another thing is a little bit more recent of a goal, was starting a fragrance brand with that SSS. Again, I don't want to go into too much details as to what that might mean or stand for, but I'm excited. I think both of these business ideas have the potential for something great, but what's more important is that I discipline myself and I make sure that I'm doing what I need to first be able to achieve my long-term goals. But if I can achieve my short-term goals, it's going to be a lot harder to achieve my long-term goals. So it's better to take it a step at a time, day by day. And then we'll see where I am in a couple of years. Hopefully I get at least one of those two started. And then the last thing in my long-term goal, this is like super far out there, at least with these other long-term goals. I'm thinking like maybe a year or two out. We'll see how everything goes. But writing a book. I actually, when I was 25, I'm 32 years old now. When I was 25 though, I originally wanted to help people and motivate people by writing a book, and not like a self-help book. I kind of wanted to write a fantasy book, but like put like self-help themes in it. And I was kind of ranting today to my family about it, and I realized I came up with the book idea and I had so much written down, or so much like thought out for a whole series, trilogy in a series and all that. And I remember a lot more than I thought I did. So that was kind of cool. I would like to definitely start working on that. But like I said, that definitely is a little bit longer, further out there. So we'll see. Yeah, there it is. I'm excited. This is definitely a lot better for me to actually have something on the board, something to look at every day when I'm walking around, so that I'm more consistent and I'm better at what I need to do. I think any one of you can do this. It's good to set goals for yourself. I'm doing it, and hopefully I can start executing them and crossing them off. That'll be a lot more motivating than me just writing it down. So we'll see. I just wanted to put this up there. Again, next week I'm talking about the calorie counter, setting that up, and I'm going to do a weigh-in, talking about what I plan to do. So definitely leave some suggestions for ways to help me lose 20 pounds, because I do want to do weightlifting, but I also don't want to do it so much to where I'm not really losing weight and kind of just staying at the same weight. So I definitely think the calorie counter will help with that. Let me know if you have any suggestions. I would appreciate it. If you're interested in seeing more, consider subscribing, giving it a like, or even just letting me know what you think about it in general. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great day. Peace.